Hello, we have your in-truck routine today. I'm going to be on my phone with the time so you can just follow along to me. So we are going to start with a minute of seated marching. So just get on your bed here and we just start raising your legs and warming up your legs and kind of your hip area. And then we're going to be moving to body weight RDLs. Stretch out your hamstrings. The mattress cover is so crunchy. Okay, and you can go as fast or as slow as you want, just to get you warmed up. We're about halfway through. Okay, we got about 10 seconds. Keep that up. And let's go on to bodyweight RDLs. So we're just standing here, pushing your hips back, keeping a little bend in your knees, and trying to keep your back a little straight. You should be feeling it all down the backs of your legs. So get those hamstrings warmed up because they're probably tight. And if it feels good to hold it a little bit longer, great, you can do that. Just hold it for like a second each. And we're doing another 30 seconds of this. Okay, awesome, almost done. Keep doing that. Let's see what we're doing next. We're doing a standing quad stretch. So right here, if you need to, you can put your hand on the back of a chair or something to stabilize you, and you're just grabbing the back of your foot and holding your knee up, and you should be feeling that stretch right here in your quad at the front of your thigh. If it doesn't feel good to reach all the way around, you can have a band or a belt ready. So just wrap it around your foot, and then you'll be able to grab the other end of that and have a little bit less of a stretch. A little bit less room to grab. And let's switch over to the other leg. And we'll do about 30 seconds on this side. And then it looks like we are moving to sit to stands after this, back on the bed. It's kind of our last warm up, and then we're getting our heart rate up. Okay, awesome. So back on the bed and just sitting here and standing up. And this is as fast or as slow as you want to. This should, by the end of this, I think we're doing this a minute. By the end of this minute, your heart rate should be up. And whenever you're standing up, don't let your knees kind of cave in. You want to have your knees they're pushing out, okay? They're not going in at the bottom or the top of this motion. Okay, we got 20 seconds left. Again, go at your own pace. Go do what you can to get your heart rate up. And we're moving to march in place. A little bit of kind of an active rest. So let's start that. So we're just standing here and we're just lifting your knee as high as you can. And try to focus on your balance here too, not letting yourself go way over whenever you're going to the opposite leg. If you find yourself doing that, you can just hold on to something and have yourself be a little bit steady. But if you notice, whenever you're doing it without assistance, you can feel your core firing a little bit to keep you steady. So we're doing 2 minutes of this. I think we're 30 seconds in. Okay, we're about a minute in, keep that up. If you really want to get your heart rate up, you can kind of go faster into kind of a jog motion. Okay, good job, guys. We've got about 30 seconds left. Okay, 15 seconds. And we are moving on to incline push-ups. So let's start on that. I'm gonna start with like kind of a moderate way. You're just gonna be right here, putting your hands on like a shelf. If you wanna make it a little easier, you can go here. If you wanna make it harder, you can go just straight on your bed. I'm gonna be right here today. And then you don't wanna let your elbows go way out, just kind of keep them tucked in. So up here is the easiest, this is the next easiest. A little harder would be being on the bed with your feet out here in the aisle. The hardest would be just flat on your bed. And we've got about 10 seconds left. Keep that up, awesome. And then we're gonna sit back down on the bed and do some shadow boxing. Okay, so a minute of shadow boxing. So you're just here, and we're getting that torso rotation in. So going over to each side with your punches. Try to keep your hands kind of, so not like way down here, but kind of a little like shoulder height. You should be activating kind of the tops of your shoulder. There's your deltoids at the top of your punch. And again, same thing with this one. You can get your heart rate up doing this. So if it feels good, go a little faster, make it a little bit harder. You have to breathe a little harder. We've got 10 seconds left, good job. And we're doing arm circles after this. Okay, awesome. So still seating here, and we're bringing our arms out and just making big, wide motions here. So starting with forward rotation, and hopefully that kind of that boxing warmed your shoulders up. You should still be feeling this in your shoulders as well. We're about 30 seconds in, so I'm gonna switch and go backwards with that rotation. And we're finishing up with 2 more exercises. High knee marching with the twist is what we're gonna be doing next. So we've got 15 more seconds on these arm circles. Good job. And we're standing back up right here and doing kind of like the march in place, but as you go up, you're twisting over, okay? So we're trying to get your knee as high up as you can. If you can only get it up to here, fine, you just still do a twist. So this is working on your core, it's working on your balance for sure. All of your core muscles help to stabilize you so you don't have as many issues with balance. And again, same thing here. If you want to go a little faster, get your heart rate up, great. You can do this at more of like a jog pace too. Okay, we're almost done. Got about 5 seconds. Keep that up, and then we're finishing off with marches in place to kind of cool down. Okay, seated, so we're sitting down, and let me start my timer again. I timed out. 2 minutes here. Awesome. And after this, we're all done. Good job, guys. This is just to get you cooled down. If you have time to go through this a second time, that's perfect. If this is all the time you have, that's awesome as well. Definitely gonna help you feel a little bit more alert on the road. A little bit of activity. Okay, 1 minute left. About 30 seconds left. The plastic is trying to make me slide off the bed. Okay, awesome job. We're almost done. Keep it up. There we go. There's your in-truck routine. Good job.